hi everybody. Welcome back to yet another segment of Little Stories, Big Impact. And today I have with us the kids from the School of the Arts, a very energetic, passionate bunch. Can you say hi, guys? Woo! Wave! Yeah, okay, we kind of like have to train people to wave at the camera. Okay, so today, this group of kids called Project Indigo will be sharing some very, very interesting initiatives about what they're doing with our kids. But first, let's get to know them a little bit better, okay? So guys, can you tell me a little bit more about yourselves? Who would like to go first?
I can go first.
Okay, thanks, Rico.
Okay, so hello, I'm Rico and I'm a year 5 visual arts student from School of the Arts. So I started my volunteering journey due to my dad, as he's a social worker and taught me about the importance of helping disadvantaged. Thus, I decided to join Project Indigo under academic outreach to further this initiative.
That's so cool. Your dad's a social worker.
Yeah.
What kind of profile of beneficiaries does he work with?
He works with foster care.
Oh, wow. That's very challenging, but such meaningful work, right? And so
Yeah.
you are familiar with the challenges that many kids go through too.
Yes, because I used to help him out a bit with his job.
Nice. Wow. Amazing. So this is like a family work already, more than just your dad.
Yeah, somewhat,
Okay.
somewhat.
Okay, nice. And how about, I'm just gonna call people's names already lah. How about Cameron?
Okay, hi, I'm Cameron. I'm the head for Arts Outreach. I'm from SOTA. I'm a year 5 visual arts student. I think I wanted to join Indigo, or I wanted to do something more because I felt like I wasn't really doing anything with my life. Like I would just go to school and then come back, study, and like go to sleep, and like that's it. You know. And also I wanted to focus a lot more on the arts, like the arts aspect, because I feel like in Singapore, we kind of look over the impact of arts and how arts can really help, like children especially. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, arts are such an important part of the society, and really what you're doing now is to expose our kids to that, because many of our kids wouldn't have had the opportunity in the beginning or at all, right, to even know that they're good at this skill, or know that they have that talent, or even be exposed to such trainings or workshops. So thank you so much for that, Cameron. Rico, yes, I have to quickly bounce back to you because I realized you didn't get a chance to say what your role in Indigo was.
Yeah, so I'm in charge of academic outreach, and we aim to help provide the students of Campus Impact with quality education through partnering with their Study Buddy and Learning Curve program.
Yoo-hoo! Okay, and can I finish the ladies before I go to the one solo rose among the thorns? Okay, so Jiaxuan, can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
I'm Xia Shen. I'm also from SOTA and I'm also a visual arts student. I joined Indigo because I saw the seniors. Oh, I'm in charge of Girls Fund. So I saw the seniors Instagram post. Like they had an account, right? And there were like so many followers, and they posted about what they were doing. And I was really inspired because of how they were able to reach out to students and also sell so many things and able to actually contribute to the community. And I really wanted to be part of it. So I decided to take on the project.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is the second year Project Indigo is working with Campus Impact, and it's really, really nice to see the relationship go a bit more long term. It was started last year by a group of also SOTA kids who, yeah, like what Jiaxuan said, really raised so much awareness for our organization and raised so many funds. So thank you so much for that. Woo-hoo! We're looking forward to another meaningful partnership with SOTA. Okay, and last but not least, Yixiang, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Izang. Just like the others, I'm also from SOTA in the visual arts. So I think for me, I'm in charge of the events fundraising aspect. So we have done bake sales where we sold brownies and cookies to the public. Yeah, brownies and cookies. Yeah, we sold brownies and cookies to the public, and then we are organizing an online concert which will be occurring this on the 19th of the 19th this month, which is a Saturday. Yeah, and then we also have done corporate donations. So for me, just my parents aren't social workers, but like Rico, I think my parents were one of my main sources of inspiration because they strongly believe that we should always give back to the community. So I think this influenced me to join Project Indigo when the opportunity opened up to me. So I wanted to see how I can give back to the community because it has also given so much to me.
So nice. Very heartwarming to know that your parents are educating you so well, and very, very touched by that. Yes, and like Yi Xiang mentioned earlier, there's going to be a fundraising concert online. So it's so cool and so innovative. It happened last year. It was supposed to be a physical concert, but the kids were very, very quick to pivot, very creative, very entrepreneurial, and they came up with a YouTube link to broadcast this concert. So I wanted to ask you guys, like, how did you come up with this idea to do this fundraising this way?
Okay, so for me, I'm in charge of the concert, so I can answer this question. So overall, Project Indigo wanted to raise funds to support our programs and initiatives like the outreach teams, which were organizing arts workshops, field trips, and they are going to create a care pack for the children at Campus Impact. So we also wanted to expose the public to more the inner workings of Campus Impact and convey the lively atmosphere created by the wonderful staff and at Campus Impact and the children. I mean, when I've went down to Campus Impact a few times, I think I was quite happy because looking at all the children, looking at all the staff who are just teaching there, it truly made me happy because I see all the children smiling. Yeah. So
I know it's a very tough time for us now, like we have to see them via a screen. It's so difficult, but like I totally know what you mean, Isiang. Like the atmosphere just really infects you. You can hear the laughter, the sounds of playing, and the occasional scream lah. But we've learned how to live with that kind of more energetic and vibrant atmosphere. Yeah, okay.
I think that because of this atmosphere, that's why we wanted to organize this concert so that we can bring this atmosphere not just within Campus Impact but to the public and share the joy with them.
Yeah, fantastic.
So like what you said now, although we originally intended this concert to be physical and we wanted to involve the kids at Campus Impact to perform in the concert too, but due to COVID restrictions, it was just not possible. So yeah.
It's okay. The dream is still there. And I do believe that one day we will live in a world that may not necessarily be free of COVID, but one day the world will have learned to live with COVID and some sense of normalcy will return, some sense of human interaction and connection and touch will return. And yeah, I imagine the kids will be so happy to have you physically with us. Okay, so tell me a bit more about the highlights of this year's concert.
Okay, so for this year's concert, it's titled Reminisce. It will be held on the 19th of June, which is a Saturday, like I mentioned before. We have two screenings, one at 5 p.m. and one at 8:30 p.m. So our concert will feature various youth acts from different schools, including SOTA, and we will be accompanied by our guest MC and performers, which will be Fauzi, Zeden, and Noah Yap. You most likely probably recognize Noah Yap from the Up Boys to Men, if you have watched
it. So cool, they managed to get influencers to MC for us. Can you get the influencer to MC for my Tuesday stories? Okay, joking.
Some of them will be performing for us and one of them will be emceeing for us. So this online concert, we aim for it to be filled with joy and provide viewers with an insight to what actually goes on in Campus Impact. So yeah, we hope you can join us.
So nice. Yeah, really, really hoping that the love and the warmth will pass through the screen into everyone's homes. And I'm very excited about Noah Yap also, and all the Fauzi and the other influencers. Is there anything else that we should know about the concert? For example, like how can we watch it? Is it going to be live streamed on Facebook or YouTube?
So it'll be live streamed on YouTube, where we'll send a link out prior to the event itself. We'll most probably publish it on Instagram and send it through WhatsApp messages, and we also give it to Campus Impact so that they can spread the word. So yeah, just do look forward to the link.
Okay, yeah. So guys, if you're watching this and you're excited about the concert, as excited as I am, then look out for the link on our social media. We'll make sure that you guys get it. If you are really, really desperate, you want like, oh no, how come I don't have the link? I don't know where to get it. Just DM us. We will be on standby to provide you the link on the day itself. Okay, Jiaxuan, I see you laughing a lot. So I'm going to ask you, okay, how have you seen yourself? Okay, the more reflective and growing up question now. Okay, so how have you seen yourself growing through this project?
I think through this project, our team has had the opportunity to experience contributing to the different segments, such as tutoring and the making of this concert itself. And this has enabled us to acquire new skills like planning, managing, and liaising between the larger team, the organization, the teachers, and the sponsors to ensure that everything can happen. So I think from the start of taking over this project, right, we have come a long way in terms of being able to manage and work with the large team of people, and we have learned to how to be more like leaders and also how to adapt to changes and challenges, especially because of the uncertainty in the COVID-19 situation. In the long run, I think we hope that our team will continue to grow in the process of striving towards equity in education for the children in Singapore and build on our leadership skills as well as fostering a greater sense of teamwork.
Very amazing. I feel like I'm just doing an interview for a future job candidate. You know? Wow, can we clap for her? Woohoo, Jia Xuan. And I can see so many important life skills and working skills that you need in the future when you actually get a proper job. Coming through right now, you're learning how to work in teams, you're learning how to liaise, you're learning how to advocate for a cause that you believe in. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to ask the more internal work question. Okay, so who has found yourself growing in the more intangible qualities like patience, love, kindness, I don't know, humility? Anyone seen that? Oh, okay, Yi Xiang and Reiko. Okay, so let's hear from Yi Xiang first, then Reiko.
I mean, I think all of us have grown through this experience in different ways. But for me, I think it's just more of how I have gained an insight to the lives of the children by going down to the center to film the children for the concert. And I think this was something which was very eye-opening to me.
Thank you, Yi Xiang. Yeah, sometimes we can be so enclosed in our bubble of safety. I actually had people come up to me before, honestly, and tell me, and in a very angry tone, no, how can you be working in an organization like that? Singapore has no poor people. I was like, what? Okay. Why don't you come and take a walk in my shoes one of these days? I'll take you into the neighborhood, walk into the families. You actually see, but there's so much resilience. And there's still so much joy, and there's still so much energy and passion and enthusiasm and drive to pull themselves out of the circumstances they're in. So I think I've learned so much from our own kids myself also. Okay, Reiko, yes.
Yeah, I think on top of what you and Yi Xiang have said, we also have learned how to manage such a big team, because as many of us, even though we had prior volunteering experiences in our lower years, but we never got to actually lead a team of this huge number, including our extended core and our volunteering team.
How big is your team now, Reiko?
Our team now, our extended core consists of about 30 people, and our volunteering is about maybe 100 to 200.
Oh my gosh, amazing. Just four of you, right? Four of you managed to mobilize 100. 4 people to 130. Can you see the kind of influence that you guys have? Young people really have amazing networks, amazing power to mobilize people. Thank you so much for doing this. Okay, lastly, okay, what's something you want to say to other young volunteers and advocates to inspire them? And I haven't heard from Cameron for a long time, so I'm going to direct this question to her. And the rest, if you want to jump in, please go ahead. So yes, Cameron.
All right. I think I would like to say to keep working on your project with the same ambition and passion you had when you first started it. And when you are faced with setbacks and difficulties, always remember why you started the project in the first place. And you should always keep in mind that what you and your team hope to achieve, and know that you and your team are always on the same boat, working towards a common goal. And actually, COVID-19 interrupted so much of our plans, and it was actually really difficult to change all of our activities to fit the restrictions. But facing challenges are quite inevitable and they're tough. But I guess we always have to remember that if there is a will, there is a way. I would say all the best to anyone who's interested in helping the community through volunteering and advocacy. And we do hope that everyone perseveres through the many obstacles that you may encounter.
Yeah, thanks so much for that. And for the reminder that tough times make tough people, and to just keep your eye on the goal, don't give up, with the same energy that you started in the beginning all the way sustaining you till now. That's a good reminder for myself also. I tend to like what the Chinese saying goes, right? Like 3分钟热度, like wow, I start with a bang, explode, woo, so exciting. And then after like 30 seconds, I'm like, oh, this is so hard. And when you start running into the obstacles, that's when this really needs to kick in, right? Like to remember that. Thank you. Anyone else wants to share something to encourage other volunteers?
For me, what I would say is just don't be scared. I think many students, although they want to contribute back to society, they want to organize all these projects. I think one of the main reasons why they don't really follow through is because of the fear. They are scared they are not able to do it. But yeah, all I can say is just don't be scared, because as long as you try hard enough and you have the passion for it, you'll definitely succeed.
Yeah, totally. Like just do it and YOLO, right? You only live once, If you died tomorrow and you had this like amazing burden, right? Or this passion to help and serve and do something life-changing, not just for yourself, but for other people, but you didn't get to do it, like what a pity it would be. So I think that's the thing that I constantly hold also, like what if I died tomorrow? I better like do today what I want to do, Yeah. Okay, I saw Reiko nodding also. Is there anything you wanted to add?
I think I think similarly to Yixiang, it's always about the first step is the hardest one. But once you get through this obstacle and maybe your fear of stepping out of your comfort zone, I think that it can go quite smoothly. Yeah.
Thanks so much. And yeah, on that uplifting note, thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Can you just give one final brightest Sona smile to everyone and join me in saying thank you for joining us today for our Tuesday segment, Little Stories, Big Impact. Yay!
For having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.